Hi, Making Bone Gang. We're about to get into a mess of catch and cook starting today. The challenge of today is I don't have a whole lot of time, and I'm not keeping bass yet because Ida messed them up pretty bad. This will be the second spawn that we're in right now since Ida. So after this spawn, we'll start keeping bass. Hopefully I've been caught up by then, but we're gonna try and get a redfish. Every time I come out here and bass fish, I usually catch a redfish. So technically we'll be bass fishing for redfish. If that makes any sense. But if we don't catch a redfish, there's still hope. I do have bass in the freezer. Might even have redfish in the freezer. So we're still cooking, whether or not we catch what we're looking for or not. Been pretty warm. About 80 degrees today. Gonna be overcast, a little bit of breeze. So it ought to be good. All right, we're gonna kick off this morning with a little topwater action, a little chopo action. The last time I was out here on a nice warm day, a couple weeks ago, they was slamming that topwater early in the morning, even though we're not early in the morning, but you know what I mean. If not, I got some other stuff in the old arsenal that we can bust out that I think they'll bite. Just good to be fishing. Cheese 'em. Definitely gonna have to switch to a spinner bait. Moving too fast to fish anything slow, that's for sure. That wind has got me moving. Ooh, there. Oh, they say the wind is your friend, but that ain't been in my experience. I friggin' hate fishing in the wind. Oh, it's a bass. Oh no. I did it again. I do it all the time. Every time. Don't realize it's a fish, don't set the hook. He hit it right when the line hit that lily, so I just assumed the bait hit the lily like it has been this whole morning. And it was a fish. God! Dog it. Alright, well, at least another biting. Oh, well, that's discouraging. That's where I wanted to fish. Chock full of lilies. I hate lilies. Stupid hyacinth. It looks like it's a little broken up through them trees right there. Let's see if I can get to it. It's a rough day. Tough day, tough day. This wind has been kicking my butt. Finally get to one of these canals that the wind's blocked and it's chocked up full of lilies. That's dumb. That's just stupid. Ooh, garfish. Jeez, him. He scared me. That scared me. See a dude come out of nowhere, just come out of the darkness, out of the abyss. You know what? I ain't gonna be picky. We hook into one of them. He's going to ice chest too. We'll make us some gar balls. That had to be a garfish. Oh, there we go. We got a fish. Finally, we got one. Can we get him in the boat though? Oh, ooh, he's a little chunk. We swallowed that thing. Jeez. Whew. Guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing been happening. I did hook into one. Got him up out of the lilies. Besides the one y'all seen in the beginning. And didn't have the camera on, so you didn't even see that. But this one went ahead and choked that down right at the top of the mouth too. Right where you want it. He hit this thing beautifully. I mean, I done been flipping jigs, hitting that spinnerbait, had a Texas rig, a little bit of everything. Nothing. There we go. Nice little bass. Not too bad. Thank you, buddy. Really needed that. Whew. I will tell you, all the bites I got today was on the H&E, that Berkeley H&E, so gotta be something to it. I like this thing because you can jig it, you can swim it, you can bop it, fishing all kind of different ways. Slow it down, drag it on the bottom, run it through, burn it through. I like it, you know. And I'm reeling that in on a 7'4" medium heavy fast lunker stick by Monster Bass. And the Orange Crush, just because it matches it. The lows. I know one thing, it was cloudy when we started. And I didn't forget about the old legs when that sun came out. So that's gonna be cooked pretty good. I can feel them already. Oh, that's great. It's flying right on the baits. Probably have to get nothing to bite them now. I think that's an alligator doing that. All that noise I've been hearing and splashing everywhere. Either goldfish or alligators, but that was an alligator. Thoroughly certain of it. Seen a couple of little ones roaming around here. I reckon that's what that is. Jeez, Dude's all over back here. I didn't even see him. I wish we could have an alligator catching cook. Well, I guess technically we could. I do have alligator in the freezer. We just can't catch them. Out of season. That dude just went headfirst into the wall. Well, that was it. So we didn't catch any more fish. Only caught that one bass. Didn't catch any redfish. So we're gonna have to go in the freezer. Woo! Got some alligator. We got some fish. Got some nutria. Got some squirrels. Got all kind of stuff. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I think I got a little package of redfish up in here. Oh no, that's alligator up there. There we go. A little bit of redfish right there. So I'm gonna throw this out while I get all the other stuff ready to go. Get some seasoning and stuff. Pick your bag up in a second. All right, guys, so the recipe that I got is actually for bass, but we're gonna do it with redfish. I've actually done this with redfish before, but never from scratch like we're gonna do today. I usually had just like a Zatarain's blackened redfish seasoning. I guess I just gave it away. We're doing blackened redfish. It's a little windy out here. This could get interesting because I just bought this new little device that turns when I move, so the camera follows me. Gets a little confused sometimes though. We'll get it figured out. So we got our barbecue pit. We got our cast iron skillet. This is very important. You need a cast iron skillet for this situation we're in right here. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the barbecue pit. We want this joker on high as can be. We need that pan to be hot, hot. By the way, I'm gonna leave the recipe in the comments below. I'll write all the seasonings and stuff you need, or I'll just send you a link to where I got it from. But the key to it is to get this thing super duper hot. Get that. That's not important. All right, so while this is heating up, we're gonna go make our blackened seasoning. Hey, see how that works? That's pretty nifty. All right, so we got all of this stuff right here. Everything is gonna take a simple teaspoon, mix it all up, and then slap it on the fish. So first up, I'm gonna have a teaspoon of hard onion powder, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of paprika, hey, I'm over here. There you go. Gets a little confused at times, but I do like it. Everything gets better with time. A little bit of oregano. Teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of chili powder, garlic powder, black pepper. The wind is blowing the seasoning everywhere. The one thing I couldn't find that was on the recipe was white pepper. Always seen black pepper, red pepper. I don't even know if I've ever even seen white pepper. So we don't have any of that. But what I do have that I'm putting in here that the recipe doesn't call for is that Trinity. If you're from Louisiana, you know what that Holy Trinity is. That's that onion, bell pepper, and celery. And of course the garlic's the Pope, but he's already in there. So let's get that Trinity in there. I don't guess it would hurt nothing. There she is, there. All right, now that we got that all up in there, look at that. Woo! I'm just gonna take this thing right here. I'll put this little lid on it. Get that good and mixed up. Now that we got our seasoning all mixed up, I try to do this where y'all can see. Where you going? Where you going? There we go. All right, we're gonna take it. What we're gonna do is put a nice heavy coating across all of this. I mean, we wanna just pile it on there. Yeah, just like that. Woo! Come on now. Good thing I only paid $40 for you. If anybody knows where I can get a good one of those things that turns and follows you, let me know, because it'd be worth the money. Get that good and coated up. Make sure it's all good and coated up. Tell you what, we're gonna be doing a lot more cooking on this show. And we're gonna do a lot more from scratch cooking too, because I'm gonna learn how to cook. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know a whole lot about cooking from scratch, but we're gonna learn together, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got any recipes, make sure y'all leave that in the comments below. Send it to my email maybe, a little pelicanboneoutdoors@gmail.com. Send me some of them and we'll put them on there. But we're gonna be cooking all kind of stuff, a little bit of catfish, a little bit more redfish, some bass, some frog legs, and then of course when hunting season comes around, all that stuff too. Look at the mess. I didn't bring a towel. All right, so I forgot to press record. The pan's hot over here. I done put a half a stick of butter, a whole half a stick of butter. It done melted real fast. It's bubbling. It's actually turning a little brown, so we need to get them fish on there. But come see. Bring y'all in a little closer so y'all can see. Oh, Miss Shy, look at them fish right there. Look at that. Look at that. Hear the sizzle. Here it comes. Woo-wee. Ooh, 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 ooh. Man, I tell you what, this barbecue pit's not level, that's for sure. All the butter running to the back. Now the recipe calls for only 3 to 4 minutes on one side, and then flip that bad boy over. Of course, it's thinking we doing bass, and we not, so it's a little different. All right, y'all, I think that big dog in the middle gonna have to take a little while longer, but we're gonna go ahead and flip the ones on the sides. The good thing is redfish is a lot firmer than bass, so they're gonna hold together a little bit better. But then bass, I'm probably gonna need a spatula as big as the fillets. Oh my goodness, that wind is blowing. Go ahead and let that big boy cook a little longer. Then we'll flip him, and I'll catch y'all when we pull it out. Sweet potato fries. I wish I had something to go with this, but that's all right. This is gonna be delicious. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Let's try this. Little piece of that redfish. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Man, I don't know what white pepper would have did, but that's good, y'all. Oh man, let me take another bite of that. Oh, I ain't mad at that at all. Now, a few things. Excuse me, I'm talking with my mouth full, that's rude. So a few things to remember when you're doing this is one, fish is healthy, but not when you cook it in half a stick of butter. Two, you might want to cook it outside because it's going to smoke a lot with that butter. And three, if you're going to invite people over, make sure you have enough because it's going to go. And speaking of going, y'all get out of here so I can eat this. Love y'all.